Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to this pick a card reading. This is just going to be general reading. Whatever messages come through is what I'll give you. This is a pick a card, and this is just going to be from the time I post it for like to say the next 7 to 11 days. I'll call it the 7-11 reading. So that's what this is. Whatever messages come through, it is Yule time. We're getting into close to December here, and so pile number 1 is a citrine. Citrine. Just choose whichever you feel most drawn to. Pile number 2 is this. I'm not sure exactly what this is, but it's a slice, and it has like this heart shape on one side, which is, I think, naturally occurring, and then on the other side it has this triple moon goddess. And this is a Labradorite heart. So choose the object, the stone that you are most drawn to, or the card, or the number, and I'll see you below on the timestamps. And hello, those who chose pile number 1 with the citrine. We have your Seasons of the Witch Yule card, and you have number 33, Snow. You have Snow. There is beauty in the divine that settles on thy flesh, a magical enchantment bestowed in purity. Ooh, purity of that snow. So, snow, purity, soft. The snow is falling in your spread to remind you to soften. No need to know everything at once. No reason to rush. Just to allow things to gently come to you over a period of time. Being forceful is when you make mistakes happen. You can end up running over everything and everyone in your path, causing more obstacles, heartache, and disruptions. Snow reminds us that force breaks more than it creates. So be gentle as you move ahead and trust that all will be revealed in time. So don't be in a hurry. Don't run everybody over. Don't make things worse. So if you've been feeling a lot of that kind of energy, being asked to soften, to just relax, chill, move like the softly falling gentle snow. Okay, we have breathe, so it goes along with it. Breathe. Just breathe. Take it easy. Don't be in a hurry. You're blessed. Just wait for those. You gotta wait for those blessings sometimes. They don't always come. They don't come on demand. And be flexible. So I want to say within these next 7 to 11 days, if something doesn't happen the way what in the timing that you think it should, or you're getting frustrated, just remember to breathe, remember to be gentle, don't be harsh, and be flexible with things changing. Let's be flexible about it. So that's the message for you, pile number 1. I'm going to pull some tarot. I'm going to move these this way so I can put the tarot cards down here. So we have the Page of Wands here. So, I mean, the Page of Wands has that youthful energy with that fiery passion and creativity, but might be a little, message of maybe you're needing to, again, be passionate, but also, Take it easy. Your wishes are coming true here. You have this 9 of Cups, so that's why you're being told to just chill, because it's coming. Definitely coming. Something you've been working on and trying to manifest. See, that's you there working for something, working together with others, and something coming together, and cooperation. And again, it's also prosperity here with these pentacles, you know. So yeah, then the Page of Swords comes out. So it can go on. It's lots of passion and stuff for someone who's being told to be quiet and calm down. Okay, so I don't know why, but there's lots of people around you. Maybe I'm getting, like, maybe that's why you're getting a little frustrated, or they're rushing and you don't want, you're trying to keep things calm, and they're trying to rush. But be clear, be precise, be speak your truth, but speak it in a not in a harsh manner. Some things are unfolding, but you're not real clear on what they are, so that's why we're waiting patiently. We need some more information before we go running around and running everybody over. You have a lot of choices here coming for you, and offers, and something you're not looking at here. So that's a little bit maybe that's why you're being told you need to slow down, and you need to take a breath, and you need to be flexible, because you are blessed. There's no hurry. Have faith that whatever it is you're trying, whatever it is that you're trying to rush, whatever it is that you're feeling so intense about, there's more information needed, or there's just something else that needs to happen first, and it's all falling into place. But you just have to be patient, and you have to be gentle. There could be, and you have indecision here in some way. So, like, you don't know which cup to take, and so you're not taking any of them. So we need to focus, slow down, clear our mind, get clear. What do we want? What is it we're wanting to do in these next 7 to 11 days? I think maybe there's going to be some hectic energy around you, and that's why you're being asked to chill, slow down, take a breath, get focused, and figure out what it is you want. Be grounded with that Queen of Pentacles. Be frugal. Be careful with your money. Not like in a paranoid kind of way, but just frugal, just smart with that Queen of Pentacles and that Queen of Swords. We have some earthy, grounded energy here. We want to be grounded. So, yeah, because something here you're looking at, it's on pause a little bit. Something you've been working on, or wanting, or hoping for. It's not going to come as quickly as you think or want it to, but it's divine timing is what I'm getting. It's divine timing, so just chill. It's fruitful. It's going to work out, whatever this is, but it's just going to take a little longer, and there could be some chaotic energy around you this next week or so. And I mean, it's the holiday season, so that's going to be expected. Could have something to do with holiday planning. Maybe you ordered something and you're worrying because it hasn't arrived yet. That's just an example. Trying to make arrangements and they're not working out. You can't get the date or the time you wanted, so you have to be flexible, and you have to, take the next best thing or something like that. You know what I mean? So for reservations or something like that, maybe you're planning to travel and there's glitchiness and you can't get the exact flight you want, so you're gonna have to be flexible and relax and just slow down. That's what I'm getting. Whatever it is you're trying to do, it's gonna happen. It's gonna be fine. But so just go with the flow. Breathe, stay calm, don't get angry, don't get aggressive, just chill. This is a time of year when we see a lot of people getting really, frustrated and grumpy and because they're getting stressed out about what should be a joyous time. And everyone gets all stressed out. Creator, you have creative energy, something maybe you're working on. Get creative, do something creative. Pull out the paints, pull out the sewing, pull out the writing, pull out the whatever it is, and do some creating so that it'll keep your mind focused, keep your mind sharp, and it'll help you to feel more calm, and you'll create something nice for yourself or for someone else or something like that. Expressing, I just said pull out the book, expressing yourself in a poetic way, dealing with the deepest feelings that we have. So writing them down, I think writing them down, you're feeling creative, write it down. If it's not for anyone else, just for yourself, just to release that tension, just to release those feelings. I just got for some of you, write that letter to that person that you're not talking to, or they're not talking to you or something, and you have something you want to say to them, but you can't. So just write it down, and then, you can burn it or whatever you want to do with it. But it's like you're not going to show it to them, you're just going to do it to release it, okay? The ocean, take a nice healing dip in the ocean. Go by the ocean if you can. It's cold out, I know. You can still look at the water, hear the sounds, smells. If you're not near the ocean, you can take a nice relaxing bath, take a nice herbal bath. Just something to do with water healing energies of water for you. So things are going to happen. They're just going to happen a little slower. There's things you're not seeing, and that's why these things, it's divine timing again. You don't know the reason, but there is a reason. It's a puzzle and a riddle to you, but you may never know the reason, but just have to trust that it's divine timing, and slow down and take it easy. Okay, so your message here is slow down, take it easy, be flexible. You're blessed. This is a blessing for you. So this week should be good. You should get, everything's going to happen when it's meant to happen. There's prosperity. I saw prosperity here, and I saw creativity here. So be creative. You're giving birth to something new here, and you're going to get this wish, whatever this is. Keep yourself grounded, keep yourself focused, get clear on what you truly want. I'm getting, because you're a little scattered there. So do that relaxing bath, do that relaxing techniques, whatever they are for you. Express yourself, write things down. You may or may not understand if something, gets in your way and you gotta wait, or something's not going right. Just don't lose your stuff, Just relax. It's gonna be fine. Okay? Those are messages for those who chose pile number 1 with the citrine. Take care and blessed be. And hello there to those who chose pile number 2 with the little purple slice here with the heart and the triple moon goddess. You have storm number 37. As within and so without, there are storms a-coming, a change without a doubt. Okay, so we've got some stormy stuff coming up here. Changes. So we have a storm here, perhaps in the next 7 to 11 days for you. Storm brings an ominous message. There's always time to make the best of your situation. Storm guides you to hold on for the ride rather than trying to fight a losing battle. This is an opportunity to liberate yourself from the weight that keeps you stuck in one place. Storm tends to come along when you are on the cusp of a significant spiritual shift. Change for you could manifest inwardly through the destruction of limiting beliefs rather than something external. So this could just be you changing from your limiting beliefs, and don't fight it. So whatever this is, whether it's external influences and energies or just more internal stuff, don't fight it. Don't try to fight it. You're changing, you're growing. It's causing change and growth, moving you from one thing to another, moving you up higher in spiritually and that kind of thing. So don't fight it. Go with it. It might be a little uncomfortable. Storms can be challenging, chaotic, and leave some debris, and that's what we're gonna leave behind. So it's really good because it's in the long run it's changing you for the better. So we have chop wood. That's humility. Stay humble. Don't think you know it all. See, you fight against that storm because you think you know it all. Your ego saying, no, I don't want to change or something. Well, it's going to happen whether you like it or not. Exchanging gifts, exchanging energies. You could be exchanging gifts literally with someone in the next 7 to 11 days as we're approaching the holidays here. Or just an exchange of energy between you and another. And this is a positive kind of exchanging. It's a pretty card with pinks, and she's dancing, and she's giving the little cat something, and he's reaching up for it. So it's a positive kind of exchange of energy with someone. So that's good. Someone being supportive, you both supporting one another, and that sort of energy. So that's good for you. But then you have between worlds. Now see, you got the storm. You've got chopping wood, which is being humble, humility. You're exchanging energies with someone else it's good, positive energies, and you're between worlds. So you're halfway out of something already. You're halfway already to that change. You've already been sitting there with one foot out the door, one foot out of this thing, this situation, this belief, whatever it is. You're already halfway there, and this is just like the final push out of that with this storm. So there you go. You got changes coming. You got changes coming. Pile number 2. I'm going to move these over here and pull you some. So what kind of changes? What are we talking about here? You're going to get clear, illuminated on something, maybe overcome some fears, anxieties, and things. That's part of the changes. So that's positive. Overcoming fears by allowing this change. You're afraid of change. You're afraid to get out of your comfort zone. You're afraid to take that step into the unknown. It's not clear. It's in that moon energy. It's mysterious. But it could also be with that being pulled towards something else, like you're between those worlds. And also, we can be repeating cycles. And this change is going to help us to not keep repeating those cycles. So this all sounds pretty good to me. I mean, again, it's uncomfortable at times, but yeah, see, there's resistance here. There's resistance. There's people exchanging ideas, or this could be more like people telling you, what you're supposed to be doing and that kind of thing, and you're not going to listen because you're going to follow that guidance. You've already been kind of beat up here in something, and you've been standing your ground there. So we're going to move through something, I think, that's already been sort of chaotic. And necessary change coming. It's good. It's triumph over something. Triumph over fears and anxieties, perhaps. Triumph over, being afraid of change, triumph over that resisting. So you're holding on, you're holding on. You're holding on for dear life there, and you're gonna have to trust. You got that higher knowledge coming to you. It said it could be a spiritual, uplifting, higher knowledge for you. I'm wanting to say here. So change is coming for you. Pile number 2, positive changes, positive exchanges of energy, and I think, like I said, it might get a little, so just keep that in mind when you're going through something or something comes up and you're like, oh, I gotta go do this thing, and I have anxiety about it. You're gonna have to, you're gonna do it, and then you're gonna feel good about it, because look, it's gonna lead you to this happiness, full cups, getting what you're wishing for, getting what you're manifesting. Sometimes we gotta look, blessings. Look at that, Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is definitely change for you. Higher awareness, higher spirituality, something, letting go of something. High Priestess, look at you. You're a priestess here. Yeah, definitely a spiritual kind of thing here with this reading. You are hitting something here, and it's causing a change to happen within you. It could get, again, like a storm. It might feel like a storm internally, because, or externally as well, because, as within, so without, and all that, because when we start to change within, and then it starts to go without, and then there's those people around us who don't like it when we change, and they want us to be the same old, where they're comfortable with us being that way, and because it serves them and not us. So no, we're changing. That's what we're doing. We're gonna hit a significant change here, because look, there's heartache here. There's been some pain in your heart here, and that's why you've been halfway out a door and halfway between worlds, and that's why this could feel a little bit chaotic for you and like a storm, but it's necessary, because you're healing that heart. You're healing that heart, and you're putting up boundaries. You're putting up boundaries. You're standing there with that bandage on your head, and you're putting up those boundaries and healing that heart. I think you're coming into some empowerment here. Those who chose pile number 2, more awareness, more empowerment, and you're looking after the future there. Empowered, more empowered with boundaries. So wow, I like this reading. So let's pick a few of these and see what are these deeper energies, or what's going on here. Well, this is a really very powerful reading here for those who chose the Triple Moon Goddess stone there. That kind of makes sense that you chose that one. See the prayer. I mean, look at you, the prayer. It's an awareness. It's a deeper awareness. It's it's a higher awareness of spirit. And some people in your midst might not like it, but you don't care, because you're gonna put up those boundaries. See the mentor. When the student is ready, the teacher comes. The mentor. Maybe you've met someone who's taught you some things, or you've just been learning, or you're going to become a mentor to others by your actions. They're going to seek you out to learn from you, because you had the Hierophant there too. So that's learning and teaching. So there you go, learning and teaching, changing, empowering, and higher consciousness for you. So I think you're reaching for the medallion. You're reaching for something higher. You're reaching for something more fulfilling. So even though it feels like a storm, in the long run, it's about healing, empowering, and rising up in your vibrations, raising up into your consciousness, higher spiritual connection. So that's wonderful. I think that's great reading. I'm going to leave it right there. So exciting. Take care, and blessed be. And hello there to those who chose pile number 3 with the Labradorite heart. These readings so far have been very different, one from the other. Let's see what you have. You have cardinal medicine. Thyself bleeds of sacredness and honor fit for the gods. You are worth all the seas and all the skies and all the desires that you hold inside. The cardinal medicine is about feeling worthy, being worthy. It's also about loyalty. The cardinals, they mate for life. They both have their own unique individual song, though. So this is about being your individual self, even if you're in a relationship, not to lose yourself, but to hold on to yourself, share yourself, but not to lose yourself and who you are. But it's also a message. It could be a message from the other side. Cardinals can be messengers from the other side as well. So those who have loved ones giving you messages, pay attention to your dreams and signs and symbols. This is about loyalty. It's about loving yourself, honoring yourself, knowing you're worthy, and continuing to be your unique self. So it could also be in regards to a loving relationship you're in. So let's see what else we get here for you. Those who chose pile number 3, you did choose a heart, so that's interesting. As always, these cards are interesting. You have community. So working with community, being part of a community, some type of community. Community doesn't necessarily mean where you live and your neighborhood. It could be a community of a certain type of people, certain group of people who are interested in the same things, like community of artists, community of scientists, community of writers, community of people in a book club, whatever. You're part of a community that have like interests, political community, activism, social kind of community, anything. So this is you being part of the community and maybe taking a more active role in some kind of community thing. And then this says not for you, so something's not for you. Not sure what. We'll have to see. Something that you've perhaps been involved with recently, or someone's going to make an offer or something of that nature, and you're going to decide it is not for you. You don't want it. And also I want to say don't allow yourself to be manipulated into doing something or being a part of something that you don't want to. Doesn't feel right, because it's just not for you. So just say no. It's not for me. And this is to be fair. So this is obviously about fairness, being fair in any situation that you come into. Make sure you're seeing clearly, make sure you're being objective, make sure you're being fair in whatever that situation might be. Treat others fairly and make sure you're being treated fairly as well. Okay? So there's some interesting messages for you so far. Let's see what let's go a little deeper here. So to be fair, community, not for you, cardinals. Oops. Well, oh my goodness. There's something here. We got the 9 of Swords. So, I mean, if you look at the card, you don't have to know anything about tarot to see that's not a very pleasant look. It's a man on the ground with 10 swords stuck in his back. So this could be this card's about overkill, and it's also can sometimes be about you. It's not for nothing. It's not that something didn't actually happen. It's not that you weren't actually hurt, backstabbed, hurt in some way, felt real pain. But this is about you, maybe, that's all welled up inside of you, and you've been carrying it around for a while. So You might be like overreacting to little things because you've got this stuff you're holding onto inside. So maybe snapping at someone for nothing just because they trigger you, because you're not healing that what's inside there. But you have this calling here, a wake up call and judgment. Um, so you're being called to something there, and you're rising up from that state of that limbo, that state of not being aware of something and coming into a new awareness. Hearing a calling, like that could be have to do with that community, what I was talking about, maybe wanting to go further with that, become more, involved in something. Also using good judgment, and with that not for you card, like I said, don't allow yourself to be manipulated into something you don't want to do. There's an opportunity here for you to something new, as far as money, job, career, some kind of new opportunity to make money. I see nostalgic feelings, perhaps, or something to do with your childhood, children. Could just be remembering as we come into this holiday season. A lot of times we do reminisce and remember holidays gone by, and we get a little sad maybe because some people have gone, they're not with us anymore, and that kind of thing. So let's see, this got the High Priestess here. Need to connect more with that higher self, with your higher awareness and your higher consciousness in order to heal whatever that is, to look at it and heal it, and so that you can release that feeling there of that Ten of Swords, because it's causing you to act in what can be causing you to act in ways, act out and stuff, and like snap at the wrong people and that kind of thing. Just being in a grumbly mood because you've had that inner stuff. It's time to heal that, and it's not easy to do, and it takes time, but it's time for you to do it, to get clear here on something. And in charge of yourself, this, the King of Swords, I mean, he's intellectual, he's wise, he's sharp, and he's determined, and he doesn't take any crap either. So I want to say, don't take any crap. Because I keep focusing on that not for you thing, and I feel like in some ways someone's trying to manipulate you in some way, and you need to not take that. You need to say no. Learn to say no is what I'm getting for some of you. You got the Wheel of Fortune there, so you are turning that wheel and moving forward on something here, and it should be good for you, prosperous for you. I'm really getting the sense of, with these cards, is that something involving that community I was talking about, and you stepping up and just being more assertive in that, and being more worldly, being more speaking more like in this public kind of way with this community, sharing your ideas more, being more passionate about that. Like you feel like a calling, like you're just getting a lot more creative ideas and you're wanting to share them. So that's what I'm getting for you guys in this reading so far. But you do have that Ten of Swords. You really need to, I think the more you get involved with this community thing, and maybe that'll lessen that, and you'll start to heal and start to, let that go and go. I don't need that. I don't need to be carrying that around now. I'm focusing more on me. I'm focusing more on this project. I'm focusing more on this community, this group, this thing I'm interested in, and I'm really liking, and I really feel like I have something to offer. We got the Cardinal here, and I said that, You are worth all the seas and all the skies and all the desires you hold inside. So desires you're holding inside, maybe you're going to start acting more on those. Okay. There is something here. You do need to take a rest and a pause in some way, maybe with this here, part of that healing, resting, pausing, giving it a break. I also want to say there's a possibility, maybe not feeling well, a little bit under the weather, maybe. So you'll need some rest and take care of yourself. Don't allow your health to suffer. If you're not feeling well, take it easy. I don't see anything serious. It's just like there might be a day or two where you're like, no, I can't do that today. I'm just not feeling good. And like I said, don't let yourself be manipulated into, burning the candle at both ends and getting yourself exhausted and getting yourself sick. So I want to say, take care of yourself. And if you don't feel well and you don't want to do something, you're gonna have to say, I can't. I don't feel well. For some of you, for others of you, I think it's just a pause on something. You're gonna set something aside that you've been I think stressing on, and you're just gonna kind of set that to the side, put it on the back burner for a bit, rest, give it a rest, and go and do these other things. You're gonna put down that burden. Okay, that's what I was saying, and that's the card I pulled. You're gonna just lay that down and say, no, I'm not gonna deal with that right now. I've got all this other stuff that's more important right now, and I'm enjoying, and I deserve to be doing something I enjoy and that I'm good at and that I'm interested in, and I'm not gonna be led astray to something else. It's what I'm getting. You're gonna stay focused. Feel like, no, this is what I want to do, and I'm gonna do it. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Yeah. See, this is good stuff going on around the house, around the home, around the family. So this is good stuff. Nothing really. This is the only card here that's even the least bit negative or disturbing in any way that gives me any feelings of you having any kind of emotional kind of upset or anything like that. But we're gonna put an end to that. So we're gonna end that. I think we're gonna end that. We're gonna get up off the ground there, and we're gonna pull the swords out and stop overreacting to things and that kind of thing. It's time for you to release that and let it go. You're transforming that energy into this more positive something you're doing, something you're enjoying doing, and knowing that you're worth it. You don't need to be laying around with swords in your back. You need to let those burdens go and let that go. So you're transforming. I see positive transformation here. It's a little it's like you're getting clear on that there. You're just getting clarity on something, and you're realizing that, coming into that higher learning, this community card and the Hierophant, can go together really well, because you could be learning and teaching new things, and it could be of a spiritual, it could be spiritual as well. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but it's definitely something you're really interested in and you're enjoying, like yoga or Reiki or something you're learning, and you're really, it's part of that community, and you're really interested and you want to keep going. And there's been a little pushback in some way, maybe from someone in your life or some others, that you're like, no, you got to do this thing, and you're like, no, I want to do this. So I'm kind of sensing that there's been some resistance, but you're tired of laying on the ground there, swords, and you're gonna heal that. And you're gonna say, no, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm not gonna let you. I'm gonna say no to something that's not for me, and we're gonna be fair in our dealings. Make sure you're fair and in balance, but be fair, but just you know, be fair to yourself. Okay? Like be fair to yourself. Again, cardinal medicine. You deserve what you desire. You deserve it. And of course, again here, there could be a loyal partner here in your life encouraging you in that way too. So that would be good if that's the case for you, right? But whether you do or not, you know, that card's more about loving yourself, being loyal to yourself, listening to those signs and messages, and knowing you deserve the best. You deserve what you desire. So, comics, see the humor in the situation. If something comes up, just, you know, something you can just kind of laugh it off. See the humor in it. See the humor in the silliness and the ridiculousness of some things, you know. The forest. The forest is about growing roots. So you are digging roots in somewhere in this thing, I think, in this community thing, in this interest of yours, and you're digging roots in, and it's gonna grow. You're gonna grow as a result of that, and you're creating something really new for yourself. I see you starting something new, and it's something that's gonna be really good for you on a personal level. You're gonna feel great about it. Okay, so those are your messages. Take care and blessed be.